Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's brought down just inside the 20. The return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instant. Set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, Smith to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Smith on 1st down. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this to Samuel. And they get this down to the 28.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Man in motion here. 4th down, here's Daniels. Throw is caught by the back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
We've hit the end of one. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Through the chaos, cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Let's go now. Let's go on these guys, man.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go. Keep the ball moving.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll go, it's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now Smith. On the move, headed right. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And again, it's Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone. Flush out now to his left. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing is Smith. The back's got it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Smith back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush. Never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's got it near the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Samuel now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Daniels back to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Pressure comes. Smith. The back grabs it. He has the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed here to Komet. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. They send Samuel right. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down. New set of downs for him from the 46. New set of downs for him from the 46. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd and 4. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Play fake here, Daniels. Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going run again with McCaffrey. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He fires one deep down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Getting out to his left. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Raiders ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Trying to set this up quick. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. They kick the running back in motion. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion left. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Chased out to his right. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Daniels now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
Guys, we can do better.
Why does this have to happen? Come on, guys, you're embarrassing us. Are you kidding me? Come on! What happened? That was terrible. Awful. Seriously, just...
You can do better than that.